I think it's time for us to realize that this is going to happen. Whether we like it or we do not like it, this is going to happen. It is said that the Eagles are Byron Jones's primary suitor for free agency. The Eagles are willing to spend deep pocket. The Eagles are desperate for a corner. The Eagles need a corner. The Eagles don't have Ronald Darby. The Eagles don't have Jalen Mills. Rasul Douglas, Vontae Maddox, Cravon LeBlanc. Other than that, there's really nothing there. I'm going to say this over and over again. Byron Jones does not deserve a high deal like this. Not even close. But he could do a lot more with this team. This guy can actually cover. This guy has made mistakes, but not as bad. Jalen Mills was a 7th round pick. Jim Schwartz turned Jalen Mills literally into not the best corner, not the worst corner, but just average. There were times when Jalen Mills did shut down a few players, like Julio Jones, like Odell Beckham when he was on the Giants. There were good times with this team. Jim Schwartz, if he actually had some guys in this defense that could do a lot more than what we had. Ronald Darby, I'm sorry, but we lost that trade with the Bills a few years back to acquire him. And, you know, obviously these corners have benefited off this pass rush, especially in 2017 for the Super Bowl year. And unfortunately, we have to let these guys go. Ronald Darby's been pretty injury prone. He has probably one of the worst tracks of the football. Ronald Darby puts himself in a great position on a receiver. But the track of the football, he doesn't know where it's coming down. And he has screwed up plenty of times. Over and over again. Jalen Mills has done the same thing too. But as of right now, we have no choice. Personally, me, I'm fine paying Byron Jones. I'm fine with it. We're going to do it. So we just have to accept it. This is going to happen. If it doesn't happen, then I'll be actually pretty surprised. But this sounds pretty damn definite to me. Okay? He's not no Deion Sanders. He ain't no shutdown corner. Honestly, the definition of shutdown. Just think of it like this, guys. If we acquired Jalen Ramsey this past year at the trade deadline, if we actually acquired him, and Byron Jones got paid to another team, we'd be paying Jalen Ramsey probably more than 16, 17 a year. When you really think about it like that, not only did you give up, just say we trade for Jalen Ramsey with a 1st and a 3rd round pick. If we had Jalen Ramsey that's waiting on a contract and Byron Jones goes into free agency and gets paid, and we don't pay Jalen Ramsey, Byron Jones gets paid first. Not only did we give up 2 picks of this year, but now you got to pay him more than what Byron Jones is getting paid. And Ramsey is a better corner than Byron Jones, period. We just got to swallow the pill and hope for the best. That's it. That's all. Am I loving the money that we're going to pay him? No. But do we need a corner in this room? Yes. Is Howie being aggressive? Yes. It's free agency, guys. It's free agency. It's not fair deal agency, okay? You don't give fair deals. You don't get cheap deals in free agency unless it's like 2 or 3 weeks after the first day of free agency. Or guys that are hurt, or guys that are coming off injury, or guys that are old, or guys that are just not productive, or guys that are productive but have an injury history or whatever. You overpay in free agency. That's the way it goes. I wasn't expecting Byron Jones to get 13, 14, 15 a year. I was expecting a little bit higher than that. That it could go higher in a bidding. But from this, obviously, this is what's going to happen. He's going to get paid what he's going to get paid, and we have to roll with the punches. Do I think he's going to flat out be a bust? No. I think that he has handled himself well as a cornerback. I don't give a crap if he has 2 picks in his 5-year career. Okay? I want deflections. I want good coverage. And then once we have this pass rush with good coverage, just imagine what this defense can do if they do the right thing and how he does the right thing this year. Not only free agency, but the draft. Okay? Not only I see us getting 1 corner, but 2 cornerbacks. This is not something that like I said, I don't like the money that we're paying him. I don't. But am I going to sit here and be like, is it for the wrong player? I'm hoping that it's not. But is Howie being aggressive and saying, hey, we need to get a corner in this building right now? Obviously, Howie has done everything we wanted him to do so far. We haven't hit free agents of the draft yet. We've got rid of the coaches that we didn't want here anymore. That was the one positive thing. Matt Collins is off the damn team. Howie Roseman has confronted himself in front of, at the end of the year press conference after the wild card game and said, I need to start letting go of players. And this is one of the oldest rosters, second to probably oldest roster in the league. The most injury-prone roster in the league. Changing the chief medical examiner for the 3rd time in a row. He's making the moves to make this team better. And I pretty much agreed with almost everything he's done so far. We have got some coaching changes, new chief medical examiner. Howie is not re-signing Jalen Mills so far and not re-signing Ronald Darby. Nelson Aguilar is gone. Alshon Jeffrey's going to be gone too. We're going to have a brand new receiver core. So far, it's looking pretty damn good. And I can't complain. And if he wants to be aggressive and go get the best corner in free agency, then you go get the best corner in free agency, period. Enough with the Byron Maxwell, Nnamdi Asomugha, all this bullshit about what he's going to be. So how about you just watch what Byron Jones does in Philly next year, okay? I'm not saying that Byron Jones is going to be perfect, because he's not. But the man can cover. The man can get his hands into the, he could be all over receivers. His hands are all up in there, all over the place. And he's done it. And we've watched him for the past 5 years. Half the teams don't even throw his way. But there's no shutdown corner in this damn league. So all I'm saying right now is this is going to happen. Swallow the pill and let it just happen. That's it. We have a lot to look forward to, guys. We have a young squad. We're going to have a young squad going to 2020. I can't wait for the draft. I can't wait for next week in free agency. I can't wait to see this team morph and change. Be where we're supposed to be. Jason Peters walking. I was stunned. But overall, not to go off topic, this is going to happen. And I am perfectly fine paying that man whatever he wants. And the Eagles are willing to do it. They want to go after a corner now in free agency. You're not going to go in this draft. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. Not A.J. Terrell, not C.J. Henderson. I don't care who it is. You're not going to go in this draft and just get your guy and say, okay, there you go. We're set. We're ready to go. We're going to empty some pockets. And that's what we have to do. We have no choice. I said it from the beginning of the season ending. I said, we have no choice but to go in the free agency and get a corner. And we might have to get 2 of them. I don't trust Rasul Douglas on the outside. Shouldn't even be playing corner. I don't trust... Avonte Maddox is good. I don't mind Avonte Maddox. He can play safety. He can actually play outside pretty well. He's pretty well balanced. Cravon LeBlanc is excellent when he's healthy. In the nickel, he's perfect. I love Cravon LeBlanc. Was a steal. He's here with us for 1 more year. But this is going to happen. So I'm actually excited. And I will celebrate once we sign Byron Jones. Shake squad up. Fly, let's fly. I can see you.